Hello everyone, let me explain about the principle of good corporate governance in public sector. First of all, what is public sector? Public sector is usually comprised of organizations that are owned and operated by the governments, exist to provide services for its citizens. Public sector usually do not seek a profit. There are four public sector in Indonesia. The first one is judicial. It's all about law and the court. The second one is the executive, such as president, minister, and central bank. The third one, the legislative, such as DPR, MPR, like supervise central governments when provide their services. And the last one is non-structural institution, like KPK and KPAI. Institutions who help governments give their services. Here are principles of good corporate governance in public sector. Transparency, democracy, accountability, rule of law, and the last one, fairness and equality. Transparency. Every institution should give inform about government's regulation. And openness means every people could get information about everything as long as the information is okay for public. And public access to clear and factual information about the institution, like regulation, board of director, plans institution for 5 or 10 years, and the budget of institution. The second one is democracy. There is active participation of people, equality of law, and freedom of expression. Every institution made decisions for public interest. The example of election in the country. The third one is accountability. Every public sector take the responsibility for their decision and action. Accountability refers to the obligation and responsibility to give an explanation or reason for the institution action and conduct. Government accountability is facilitated by approach, mechanism, practice to ensure that its activities and output meet the intent goals and standard. Next, the rule of law. Under the rule of law, individuals and government submit to obey and are regulated by law, and not arbitrary action by an individual or a group of individuals. Thus, the rule of law means that the law is above everyone and it's applied fairly to everyone, whether government or governed. The purpose of this principle are fair legal frameworks, independent judiciary, and an incorruptible police force minimize the opportunity for the abuse of power by government officials. And the last one, fairness and equality. There are fairness and honesty in their services means every institution should have equality treatment. Institution build a work culture who is fair and responsibility for worker. Public sector probity concern core standard of behavior of selfness, honesty, and integrity. Public officials should be selfless, acting solely in terms of public interest, and not gaining financial or other benefit for themselves, their family, and their friends. That's all. Thank you.